A quest for truth. The sun rises over the deserts and cities of the early Islamic world. Mosques echo with the recitation of the Quran. Students travel hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles, carrying only ink, parchment, and an unshakable desire to preserve knowledge. Their mission is clear. Protect the words of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Preserve authentic belief. Teach future generations with honesty and precision. This mission would shape Islamic civilization for centuries. Chapter 1. Ahmad ibn Hanbal, the defender of principle. In 9th century Baghdad, Ahmad ibn Hanbal dedicates his life to collecting hadith. He studies under numerous scholars, memorizes vast numbers of narrations, and eventually compiles the famous Musnad Ahmad. When political authorities pressure scholars to affirm a disputed theological position during the historical inquisition known as the Mihna, Ahmad refuses to compromise his convictions, despite imprisonment and hardship. His perseverance becomes a symbol of steadfastness in the face of coercion. Chapter 2. Muhammad al-Bukhari, the master of verification. Born in Central Asia, al-Bukhari begins studying hadith as a child. He travels through major centers of learning across the Muslim world, carefully examining narrators, comparing reports, and rejecting narrations that do not meet his exacting standards. His lifelong effort culminates in Sahih al-Bukhari, one of the most influential hadith collections in Sunni Islam. His work becomes a model for rigorous scholarship. Chapter 3. Muslim ibn al-Hajjaj, the architect of precision. A student and contemporary of al-Bukhari, Muslim refines the presentation of authentic hadith. His collection organizes narrations systematically, making it easier for scholars to compare chains of transmission and understand related reports. His methodology complements that of his teacher while establishing its own scholarly identity. Chapter 4. Ibn Taymiyyah, returning to the sources. Centuries later, Ibn Taymiyyah calls for careful study of the Quran and authentic Sunnah. He writes extensively on theology, jurisprudence, and hadith, engaging with theological debates of his era. His writings influence later scholars across multiple intellectual traditions, although some of his theological positions have been debated within Sunni scholarship. Chapter 5. Ibn Kathir, connecting revelation and history. A student of Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Kathir becomes renowned for his Quran commentary, historical works, and contributions to hadith. He consistently explains Quranic verses using other verses and authentic prophetic narrations. His works continue to be widely read by students of Islamic studies. Chapter 6. An-Nawawi, knowledge for every believer. Living in Damascus, An-Nawawi spends nearly every hour studying, teaching, writing, or worshipping. Despite a relatively short life, he authors enduring works including Riyadh al-Salihin and Al-Arba'in al-Nawawiyya, the 40 Hadith. His writings make foundational Hadith accessible to students and general readers alike. Chapter 7. Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, Unlocking the Treasury. Ibn Hajar devotes decades to explaining Sahih al-Bukhari. His commentary, Fathul Bari, analyzes chains of transmission, language, legal implications, and historical context, becoming one of the most respected works in Sunni Hadith scholarship. Chapter 8. Al-Dhahabi, the biographer of scholars. Al-Dhahabi compiles detailed biographies of thousands of narrators and scholars. His expertise in narrator criticism helps later generations assess the reliability of hadith transmission. His historical writings preserve invaluable information. Epilogue. A shared legacy. Though they lived in different centuries and regions, these scholars shared a common commitment: preserving authentic hadith through careful verification, defending and explaining Islamic creed according to their scholarly understanding, teaching with intellectual rigor and integrity, leaving works that continue to be studied around the world. Their contributions span different theological perspectives within Sunni Islam, and together they represent a significant part of the history of Islamic scholarship. Their legacy is reflected not only in the books they wrote, but also in the generations of students and scholars who continued the pursuit of knowledge.